Hello and welcome back to the Spanish Pavilion here in the Mobile World Congress 2021 in Barcelona. Thank you to all of you who are joining us via the live stream. Here we are in this space that we have dedicated for Spain-based tech companies to give us an insight into their business and also into the innovation that they are developing within their companies. Next company up is Payxpert. Joining me on stage is Nicolas Riager, chairman of the board, founder and CEO of Payxpert. Welcome, Nicolas.
Thank you very much.
And the title of the presentation is Bringing Added Value in and Around the Payment Experience. So whenever you're ready, Nicolas, the stage is yours.
Let's go. Thank you. Thanks first to red.es for inviting us and giving us the opportunity to share this presentation of ours. And yes, this is all about basically for us becoming the preferred partners of our clients, thanks to the innovation and the added value we create in and around the payment experience. And that's really the key of what we are doing. So as you can see, we've got a pretty large amount of solutions, white label solutions, SaaS solutions, e-commerce solutions, retail solutions, and I'm going to present that into more details. So on the next slide, you can see the digital experience, which is basically the payment gateway for e-commerce, where you've got solutions that are offering you to connect through APIs, through SDKs, through plugins, and giving you the possibility to basically get connected to a wide range of payment solutions that we call alternative payment solutions, as well as obviously the different payment schemes. And in the same basically concept, we've declined and extended our services from the e-com to the new type of POS solutions that are Android-based and that are also offering us the possibility to bring added value around the payment. And what does that mean? That means, again, in one single machine, the ability to add all types of payment solutions, but as well to bring some services, added value services here that you can see, a digital signature, tips, booking a cab, satisfaction poll, biometrics, and so on and so on. So this e-commerce solution together with the retail solution is basically what is building the native omni-channel experience and gateway. That's very important because usually you've got two gateways that are usually pretty different one from the other. And thanks to the fact that we've built everything onto the same technology, we can tokenize the transactions and offer the possibility for people to buy at home, collect in the shop, ask for a refund, for example. And this is all the unattended and attended cash register. So all the payment data is then consolidated into a one single back office where you've got the possibility to track your e-commerce as well as your retail transactions. And we have done a pretty big effort into basically giving access to real-time data through lots of graphics, very visual, allowing you to select and dig into the data through different graphics. And when you reach and detect the patterns or you detect transactions that are having an abnormal behavior, then you can go into statistics, advanced statistic module that is allowing you to go a bit more into the analysis of the data. And this is extremely important so that you can analyze the error codes of a transaction, the denegation, why, when, from where, and then eventually use features like smart routing of transactions to route your transactions to a different acquirer or acquirer in a different country, and that will bring you an increase into your conversion rate. So other elements, as I said, of this added value is that basically we are offering through a menu that is appearing into the POS or onto a mobile phone, the ability to the merchant to basically change and add features into the POS. So this is through this panel here, where basically you can, with one finger, select to add, for example, the request of a signature, ask for the tips, ask for an ID document scan, then connected and validating. That offers, for example, to some merchants like juries that eventually have to proceed with AML obligations to do and respect the regulation. And then obviously a satisfaction poll. So it's basically, and this is what we call around the payment, it is bringing the added value to the merchant that is going to collect some information. It is bringing value to the consumer that, for example, is given the opportunity to give a tip or to give his opinion about the experience he has had in the shop. So all this now is what we are going to offer in the shops directly at the moment of the payment. Another one that we've created, which is pretty interesting and unique, is basically our orientation, international orientation. So we've got the capacity to offer different payment methods with shortcuts eventually on the screen, the tickets that can be printed in different languages. So one language for the merchant and one language for the consumer. And on top of that, we have developed a solution, in-post translation solution, whereby the consumer, say a Russian, coming to your shop, speaking in Russian, not knowing enough English or Spanish, and wanting to get some more information about the product or about an error in the payment. So he can definitely speak in the POS. We do an immediate real-time translation, and it offers the possibility to the cashier or the merchant to answer in his own language and start the communication. Another added value we are bringing, especially for the WeChat platform, and therefore to try to reach the Chinese market that is not coming and traveling due to the recent COVID, recent unfortunate situation. So Chinese are not coming, but they are not lost as a client. You can reach them, but you have to go and look for them. And in order to do that, we allow it not only for big merchants, but as well for small and medium merchants. And we have developed a special API-based solution to basically provide the logistic information together with the payment information and bring that to the Chinese customs to allow basically the products to go through the customs without being stopped. And this allows small merchants to reach a huge market very easily. The type of clients we are serving are pretty different. We've got banks with which we are doing a partnership whereby we are providing part of our solutions like the alternative payments. We've got hotels, luxury, entertainment, a bit of PSPs as well, people that are in the payment industry that we are serving with some bricks of our services, eventually in white label. A bit of future now. So what I've been telling you is everything we are doing into the B2B arena. And in a couple of years, our aim is to basically extend these services so that B2C, to reach the B2C, so that the consumers get access to added value services around the payment and bringing them to the merchants and drive to store, get some cashback solutions, get eventually the capacity to use this cash that they have collected directly with the merchants and therefore reduce the cost of a transaction. So it's a bit what we've got into the pipe. And the last but not least, I think, is that within this mission that we've got, we are willing to not only reach the big cities, like Paris or Barcelona or Madrid and London, where people are already quite educated and more techies. But we need to reach smaller cities, explain to the consumers what is biometric payment. Is it safe for me? And for the merchant, am I going to be paid really if I'm scanning the face of someone? So all this has to be, it's the education we need to give to to the consumers as well as to the merchants. So this is basically it. And we've got different offices, London, Barcelona, and Lyon in France. Would you have any questions? I'm more than happy to answer. Thank you very much.